Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to Halal Clicks. In this video, we're going to talk about Mac Pro and the 27-inch cinema display from Apple. I'm going to power it on. This is the power button.
You could hear the sound of the fan. It takes about 35 seconds to load up, so it's not very impressive. But again, it takes a pretty long time to initialize all that cores and RAMs. First, you have your USB keyboard, followed by your mouse, wireless Magic Mouse. In the setups, you have your language, region, keyboard, Wi-Fi. Access your Wi-Fi, or you could use your RJ45 cable, network cable. I'm not going to transfer anything to this Mac. Enable location services. Skip the Apple ID. You could do that. Then you have to agree with terms and conditions. Create your account. Select your time zone. We're in LA. Register or skip. I'll come back later. I could do this. And you can start using your Mac. Similar interface like we see on iPhones and iPads. And this is the I guess the OS look of Mac Pro on a 27-inch cinema display from Apple, both from Apple. First thing we're going to do is test the default app launch. It takes about, I think, 10 seconds or so, although the timer here will show 15 seconds. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, the apps, the blue or the cyan color dots below, underneath all the apps. If you see that, it means that the app has launched. I'm going to do that again. If you could notice at the bottom that there are dots underneath the apps and the dock. So that means those apps have been launched and opened. And I'm gonna I think Command, Option, and Escape to open that task manager and force quit all of these applications at once. So opening up or closing, it's very fast. Let's go to the browser. Browser looks very tiny because the display is huge, and it's really stunning. You have to see it to believe it. Let's go to Halal Clicks. I can't have any complaint from a $5,000 machine. We're gonna do a little bit of full screen. Well, that's our channel on YouTube. So on Quran.com, let's raise it up. So full screen looks a little better, although the actual content is the same size. You could scale it up, zoom it out, increase the font size and all of that. So Arabic looks sharp and excellent. The Safari browser has this 3D view, so this is cool. Alright, let's check out Timescape now. This is a 4K video, and since this is the LED IPS display, you could really enjoy this high quality videos on this display. No doubt, it's definitely stunning and eye-popping, and it's really awesome. We're going to do a little bit of benchmark test, 32-bit mode, though this is a 64-bit machine. But just to have an idea, it's 17,422. And there I show this 2.4 gigahertz per core, and 12 cores, 24 threads, and the rest of the information, 12 gigs. Alright, we're going to go to the recent latest results. So we're on number 3, as you can see on this page. We rock, but on the top benchmark there are machines that did 83,000. It's like 4 times this machine. So I wonder what were the processing power or the build of those machines. This is a quick iSight camera test. It's got very similar effects as you can see all across other Macs. You have your effects, all these X-rays and all these weird shapes you could do with your camera. And then the background changer, that's pretty cool too. This didn't particularly work well because the background had a lot of different objects, but you'd have to step out of the frame. It works best if you have a wide background or a solid background, and you could really it will really work nice. But here it didn't really work that good because the background had a lot of different objects in it. And that's about it for the iSight. Let's open it up at the back. If you pop that notch open, you could see the inside of it. This is a Radeon video card, and those are the PCI slots. The bottom, as you can see, the compartments for the RAMs, and next to them are 2 big, huge heat sinks. And these are the 4 hard drive slots. That's the SSD, followed by the 1 terabyte hard drive. Is from Western Digital. The other 2 are empty. and inside it just looks really awesome. I mean, if you go to, these are the rate slots, you got to give it to Apple. I mean, it just looked like, I was amazed. I never had a Mac Pro, and it's not even mine, but reviewing it, it's modular design. It's just so awesome. I didn't even expect it to be this easy. So as you can see, there are 4 on each side, so 8 slots. Each could take 8 GB, making it upgradable to 64 GB of RAM should you need it be. So the heat sinks are really nice, and the internal layout and design and construction is just rock solid and beautiful. So I'm gonna put the cover back. Before that, there are lots of fans. There are like 3 fans, 1 on top and 2 on bottom, that will cool your CPU. So what are my final thoughts about this Mac Pro and the Apple 27-inch cinema display? Both of these devices may cost more than your expectations, but then again, you have to give it to Apple for their flawless design aesthetics. So the only downfall of these 2 devices is their price points. Other than the prices, you have to look at the design. They're just flawless. OS X, the mountain lion is excellent, no doubt about that. Display, if I were to build a similar setup, I think I would get a different display. I think Monoprice has a similar display for like $600. But the Mac Pro, definitely hands down, is the most powerful machine I've ever reviewed, and I'm looking forward to owning one in the future. And that's it. This concludes the quick look at the Mac Pro and the Apple Cinema Display 27-inch. I hope you guys liked this video and the other videos. Put a comment below of what do you think, if you'd buy the Mac Pro if you had enough money, or would you get something else from like XPS, or would you build it yourself, things like that. And I'll see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum.